Don't let her down.
What?
Sit down. Give you handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on.
Nope. I'm dipping out. This shit. I don't know what that is.
There's something deeply wrong about places that have been left behind. No people, no noise, just silence, decay, and that feeling that you're being watched. Exploring abandoned buildings isn't just risky because of the rotting floors or pitch-black hallways. It's what you can't see that's worse. In today's video, we're stepping into places most people wouldn't go near. What we found, you'll want to see for yourself. Just don't watch alone. In our first piece of footage, we dive into a chilling encounter captured by a YouTuber Into the Void. With only a handful of uploads, he's built a small but loyal following. But one video in particular stands out as something you definitely don't want to watch alone at night. It's the kind of footage that crawls into your nightmares. While it's unclear if he explores regularly, this one experience alone might be enough to make anyone quit for good.
Jeez, dude, I really don't want to go down here again. Okay, so I need to set up my gear. I'm just going to cut for a second, and then we'll get back to it. Okay, guys, let's get into it and just make sure this is set up good. Okay. Okay. Hello? Anyone here?
If fear isn't the first word that comes to mind while listening to him speak before entering the tunnel, then it's hard to imagine what is. His voice cracks. His breathing is heavy. It's clear his nerves and anxiety are getting the best of him. That tension almost transfers directly to us as viewers. Still, despite the fear, he pushes forward and bravely steps into the tunnel with absolutely no idea of what lies ahead.
This is the spot where it closes off a little bit. I'm really not looking forward to this. I don't know what that was. I need to take a breather. What the f? Nope. I'm dipping out. This I don't know what that is. Oh,
Yeah, this one feels straight out of a horror movie, doesn't it? As he walks deeper into the tunnel, nearly consumed by darkness, a strange, low, ringing sound echoes through the space, eerie enough on its own. Then he notices footprints inside the tunnel. He's not alone. But nothing prepares you for what comes next. A scream, loud and unnatural, echoing through the tunnel. It doesn't sound human, and it's getting closer. Panicked, he bolts for the exit, sprinting through the dark, chased by a sound that will haunt him forever. As he finally steps back into the daylight, breathless and visibly shaken from both the sprint and sheer terror of the encounter, he makes his way to his car. There, he gives a quick rundown of what just unfolded. But judging by the look on his face and the tremble in his voice, this isn't something he'll be forgetting anytime soon. In this next piece of footage, we follow YouTuber Jared Coker Urbex, an experienced urban explorer known for documenting his adventures through abandoned buildings. With a solid collection of past explorations, Jared is no stranger to navigating eerie and forgotten places, and rarely runs into any real trouble. But sometimes, even the most seasoned explorers come face to face with something they can't explain. What started as a routine exploration quickly spiraled into something far more intense and dangerously real.
Yeah, this is already bringing back memories. I see this creek is still just as polluted as it was last time. Ah, yes, there she is. Okay, I'm in. Over here is where there's just a ton. I could be wrong, maybe I'm remembering wrong, but I think someone in the comments on my first video here said that these were like transmission things. I think now I'm gonna move on to the rest of the factory. The larger 5-story part. Oh my God. Was that a gunshot?
As Jared steps inside the building, he moves with confidence, clearly familiar with the layout. He even mentions he's explored this spot before, and it shows in the way he navigates the dark, decaying halls. But that calm doesn't last long. Moments later, a sharp, deafening sound, something that unmistakably resembles a gunshot, shatters the silence. Jared had seen someone earlier, possibly a guard, and assumed if he kept a low profile, he'd avoid any issues. But whatever false sense of safety he had is gone in an instant. What happens next takes a terrifying turn and changes the tone of the entire exploration.
This went really badly. It was going so good and it just all went wrong. I can't see him anywhere. I don't like being out in the open like this. Whoa, whoa.
Stop right there.
Whoa.
Who else is with you?
Oh, it's just me. You scared me to death.
Okay, get over there now.
What?
Sit down. Give your handcuffs.
Huh?
Put them on. Either I can put them on or you can put them on. Take your pick.
I've never put on handcuffs before. What's going to happen?
But what's going to happen is the police is going to come and then you take your name and they'll get you for criminal trespassing. It's nothing these days. A lot better than me shooting you, isn't it?
Was that what I heard?
Yeah.
What'd you shoot at?
Shoot it. See people, I shoot at them.
Yeah.
Be cool, nothing will happen, okay?
Alright.
I already shot one guy this week, the other one.
Calling this encounter chilling might be an understatement. As Jared leaves the building, he's confronted by an older man holding a rifle. Jared complies, but things take a dark turn when the man, who isn't a cop, demands he get on the ground and handcuff himself. The stranger claims the police are coming, but casually mentions he usually just shoots trespassers. Before letting Jared go, he says he already shot someone earlier that week, almost like a warning. It makes you wonder, if Jared had run, would we have ever seen this footage? Leave your comments below. In this next exploration, YouTuber Darren and his friends venture into a long abandoned building that once served as a sauna for nearly 80 years before closing its doors in the 1990s. Now overtaken by time and decay, the once busy space is silent and crumbling, filled with dust, peeling paint, and echoes of the past. What they document inside offers a rare glimpse into a forgotten place. At first glance, it seems like a typical urban exploration among friends. The building shows clear signs of previous visitors, maybe even people who once lived there, with graffiti-lined walls and remnants of makeshift shelter scattered throughout. It all feels routine, until it doesn't. What happens next takes a sharp turn no one saw coming.
Sì. Niente.
Straight out of a scene from a zombie movie, just as they approach what appears to be a curtain or divider, a deep, guttural scream erupts from behind it, followed by a violent thud that shakes the silence. Whatever made that sound was definitely aware of their presence, and not happy. Without hesitation, the group bolts, racing out of the building, lucky to escape without a scratch. Physically, they're fine, but mentally, that kind of encounter doesn't leave you the same. We've featured the channel Urbex Hill more than once on this channel, and for good reason. Known for being one of the most gripping urban exploration channels out there, it's packed with intense encounters that leave you with more questions than answers. Chris begins his exploration like any other, weaving through long-forgotten hallways, passing broken furniture, scattered papers, and even a row of rusted lockers, hinting this place may have once been a school. Everything feels eerily still, until he steps into one of the bathrooms and gets a chilling surprise he never expected.
Somebody's in there. Oh, man. Good. Hello? Hello? It's a toy. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me.
Creepy, right? As Chris steps into the bathroom, he comes face to face with what might be one of the most disturbing mannequins you'll ever see. But two things about this scene really stand out. First, who would go through the effort to dress and position a mannequin like that, deep inside an abandoned building, hoping someone eventually finds it? And second, when it suddenly falls, Chris doesn't even flinch. No reaction. Most people would have panicked or assumed someone was there. That alone raises questions. And while some might chalk this moment up to a sick prank, what happens next is definitely not so easy to explain.
Alright. This is the main lobby. Safe is still here. I wonder what's in it. Oh, shit.
Did you catch that? It's clear Chris isn't alone. Not only can we hear a voice echoing from down the hall, but a shadowy silhouette can be seen walking past one of the glass panels, in the very same room he's in. At this point, it's enough to make anybody get out of the building. However, Chris, he investigates.
Get my gun. Hello. What the f? Where did he go?
Chris readies his gun and kicks the door open, bracing for a serious confrontation. But there's nothing. No one. Still, he presses on through the building, collecting footage that might just capture real, unexplained activity. And this is exactly why Urbex Hill remains one of the most compelling urban exploration channels out there. What did you make of these encounters? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear your take. There's plenty more to come. So if you enjoy diving into the eerie and unexplained, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. See you in the next one.